Well, hi everyone. My name is Kat Owens, and welcome into my cozy kitchen today. I decided I would go ahead and make a brown sugar and spice zucchini muffins. Doesn't that sound delicious? And you know, we get to use the Pampered Chef Brownie Bite Pan. Is that not perfect? Look at these. It comes with 24 wonderful even-sized squares on the inside, and it is stick-free. I had a brain fart, so I can't figure out what that name is, but we are going to be using the Brownie Bite Pan, and you know, you can make all kinds of stuff in the Brownie Bite Pan. So let's go ahead and get started to see what all the goodies that I have down here. So let's go down. Okay, I have a ton of stuff here. So today's ingredients are zucchini, brown sugar, melted butter, vanilla, eggs, all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, ground cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, cloves, which you probably could just use pumpkin pie spice. Okay, and some kosher salt. So what we are going to do, I have already went ahead and shredded up 2 small zucchinis, and they are going to measure about 1 3/4 cup. So we're going to set that to the side. Also, I have 2/3 cup of melted butter. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using Pampered Chef small mixing bowl. Isn't this great? You know, this one here is the 4-cup measure, and you can very easily read on the outside. And what it is here is if it can go into the microwave, but not this. But you can put this, say you can't finish your batter and you want to put that in the refrigerator, just go ahead and slide your lid on, and there you go. This is a wonderful thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pour in 2/3 cup of melted butter. Doesn't that look yummy? And I use real butter, so not margarine. You always want to use that. Right here I'm using the stainless steel mini whisk, but you know what? You can get the regular size mini whisk, double up, and make a "We Whisk You a Merry Christmas" for a gift. So let's go ahead and put this in here. And we're going to add in some vanilla. And I'm going to be using the adjustable measuring spoons, which has a little print here. And we are going to measure 2 teaspoons. Let's go ahead and get that. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. This is clear vanilla. We're going to add that in there. And then we're going to add in 2 lovely eggs. And I'm going to mix this up a little bit. Mix, mix, mix. Okay, and now we're going to use Pampered Chef's Measure All Cup. Now, what's great about this is it has a liquid, a solid side and a liquid side that you can pour on either side, so you don't have to use 2 measuring cups. So we are going to press in, which it came out what you're supposed to press. Maybe I should have pressed a little bit more, but you want to put in packed sugar, which is 1 1/8 cup of sugar. I didn't have the dark brown, so you know what, that's okay, because light brown works just as good, because you know it's going to be all tasty. So now that we've mixed this all together, we are going to be using my mama's old-fashioned sifter. How many of you have one of these still? I think they're just grand. So what we're going to do, we're going to measure out 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and I have measured it in the chef's silicone bowl. And what is great about this is you don't have to look on the side to see the measurements, because they're all on the inside. So we're going to go ahead and pour this right in there, because I like everything bakes better with a little bit of sifted flour. So then what we're going to do is going to take the adjustable measuring spoon, and we are going to measure in 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder first. We're going to put that right in there. And then we're going to do the same thing with the baking soda. Try to go fast here. Baking soda. And then we're going to put in 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Who doesn't like cinnamon? I don't think that's going to fit in there very good, so I'll just pour it in like that. 1.5 teaspoons. I mean, if you like more, you definitely can do that. And then we are going to put in 3/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And then we're going to measure 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. Who likes ginger? I think it's a wonderful spice, and it's a little bit spicy, so if you're really into that, you can always do that. And then we're going to do 1/8 teaspoon of cloves. So let's go ahead and do that all together, and a little bit of, which is about 3/4 teaspoon, we're going to go back over here, of salt. You can use kosher salt, but again, I ran out because I've been baking so much, so we're just going to use regular salt. Anyway, this is a really cute item. My friend Billy sells Tupperware, and if you're like me, you like Tupperware, the old days. Look at this. This is a very nice set, so check with her, Billy Cashmeyer. I think that's how you say that. And it can include a regular butter pan container. I think I'm getting old and brain farting all the time. But anyway, check with her on the Tupperware, because she's just a wonderful seller. We appreciate you, and we always want you to help each other out in our small business. So let's continue cooking. Okay, so now that we have mixed all of this together, the sugar, the butter, the vanilla, and the eggs with the mini whisk. Also, we're going to go ahead and we are going to sift the flour, powder, soda, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and cloves and salt all together. And this is a 4-quart plastic mixing bowl from Pampered Chef. Is that not cute? And it has a nice rubber on the bottom, so when you're mixing, it won't move. And it's such a cute one that, you know, you just have to get one of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and mix this together. And we're going to go ahead and add in our liquid to the dry ingredients. And of course, I'm going to be using the Baking Spirits Bright scraper, you know, to mix this all up. It's such a fun little scraper to have, especially for the holidays. So you might want to go into the outlet right now and check it out, because they definitely have this on sale. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get me a few just so I can give them away. They're so delightful. I love this. So we're going to mix all of this up together. ingredients, we are going to add the yummy zucchini, which is about 1 3/4 cup of zucchini. And that's going to help with this recipe. You know what? You can add some chocolate chips if you want. So we have went ahead and mixed all of these yummy stuff up in the plastic mixing bowl that Pampered Chef has to have. And there it is, all mixed. So I'm going to take the silicone basting brush, because I did melt a few of tablespoons of butter, of course. And what we're going to do is we are going to just add a little bit of butter to each one of these squares. You know, this is a great baster because it really does a wonderful job, and it has a little clip, so when you're done you can just clip it on the side of your bowl, and then it can stay there, or actually on your cup. So these are 24 things. What kind of things do you think that you would like to bake in the Brownie Bite Pan? Besides brownies, of course, there's all kinds of things, but they're great individual sizes, so you don't have to eat too much. So we're going to go ahead and set that on the side. See how nice that sets? And I'm going to go ahead and get a spoon, because I don't have the other one, and I'm just going to put a little bit in each one. This is going to be so yummy. So while I go ahead and finish this so that we can put it in a 350 degree oven, I will be right back. Okay, now that I have filled up all of the Brownie Bite Pan, we're going to stick it into the oven for 350 degrees and bake for about 18 minutes, or maybe sooner because they're a little bit smaller. Make sure you check with a toothpick. So we'll be right back for the finished product. Hello everyone, yay! Oh, you know what, this is smelling so yummy, and you know what that means? That the brown sugar and spice zucchini muffins are all done. Woo-hoo-hoo. So I'm going to get them right out of the oven, and we're going to be using the silicone oven mitt from Pampered Chef. I lost one, so now I have to get me another one. So let's go ahead and check out these wonderful yummies. Ooh, oh my goodness. These are very delightful. Look at these. Oh my goodness. So we are going to set this down so that you can see such a wonderful treat that your family will love. And they're just the right size. Look at that. So we're going to set this down, and we are going to plate one of these girls. Let me see. And you know what? These are perfect. I don't want to get my fingers burned. Woo! I have to make them look pretty, you know? So, whoops. Let's go ahead and take that right out of there. Look at this. You know, you are just going to love this recipe, is brown sugar and spice zucchini muffins. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this wasn't too long, but I hope that you will have fun making them with your family. Bye now.